Hello, hello. Is this thing on? Hello, everyone. I am wthelotus, and I've been playing Sims 4 since February of this year. If you've been on my streams before, you might notice I have a slightly different setup. So I did a little shopping, and not CC shopping, though we're going to do that on this stream before I get into some gameplay. But I did a little shopping and I now have a very comfortable gaming chair that um, I also use for work. I work from home. Well, a lot of people work from home now with the pandemic going on, but I've been working from home for a little bit over a decade now. Um, and our old desk chair lived a long and fruitful life and was a good and faithful servant and has gone on to the joy of the retirement of office chairs. So my nice, comfortable, what is this? This is AK Racing. My nice, comfortable AK Racing chair arrived a couple days ago. My butt and my back have been singing the Hallelujah chorus ever since. So I have that. I have a gaming headset. This is, what did I do with the box? Hang on. This is Lenovo. So it's a Lenovo gaming headset so that I don't have to use my little wired mic that I was using before in my earbuds. Because when I'm streaming for a few hours, well, usually I don't stream any more than 2 hours because I do have a 9 to 5. But when I'm streaming for a couple of hours, the earbuds start to irritate my ears, and the mic on the earbuds was good enough, definitely good enough for streaming. But it would rub up against my clothes because it was on the wire and stuff. So now I don't have to worry about that because I have, you know, the mic on the gaming headset. And I'm also using an HD webcam. This is a Hypercam HD 1080p USB web camera instead of using the camera that's built in to my MacBook Pro. So now I'm able to change the angle of the video whenever I want, and frankly, the angle, slightly above my eyes, I find at least to be more flattering for us people who are concerned about how we look on camera. Eh, I'm not all that concerned. If I was all that concerned, I wouldn't have streamed using my computer's webcam. Anyhow, let me go to my desktop because I am toddler shopping for Toddler Cc shopping. I was watching Cassidy stream today, and she was giving her family a makeover and all of the cute little outfits that she has two toddlers now in the family that she's playing. She's running a spellcaster series, and if you get a chance, I strongly recommend that you check her out. Her name is Cassidy. Actually, I should add her to my auto host list. I'll have to do that, remember to do that a little bit later. But anyway, so she was giving her family a makeover, and I absolutely loved the outfits that she had for her toddlers. So I decided that I need to shop for my toddlers. I currently have two toddlers in my legacy save. Two of my um, legacy families have toddlers right now. So let's wait, is it two or is it three? Somebody just had a baby. Oh no, okay. Yeah, I have two toddlers in my legacy family. Two legacy families with a toddler each. I'll put it that way. That makes a lot more sense. Um, So one family just had a baby. Their baby aged up to a toddler, and the other family, I think their toddler is about halfway through her toddlerhood. So she has a little bit, if I'm remembering right, she has a little ways to go before she ages up to a child. So I just actually downloaded this toddler comfy wool outfit. I am on the Sims resource. Um, huge website that has a whole bunch of Sims CC. I don't have a membership, so I have to deal with a bunch of ads, but I'm very good at ignoring them. So I just downloaded this because it is utterly adorable, and my toddlers will be running around in that because, hello, too cute for words. So I want to find some other stuff. One thing that I struggle with is tops for my toddlers. These are t-shirts, girl t-shirts. I might have to download these. And some people find the Sims resource overwhelming, and it is. It is overwhelming because there's so much content on this site. But if you have the patience to go through, particularly if, like me, you don't have a membership and you also have the ads to deal with and you have the 10-second download delay to deal with, if you have the patience, you can find some really nice stuff. So I'm going to download those t-shirts. I don't struggle so much with dressing the boys, but I struggle with dressing the girls because I like cute little frilly things. And it's funny that I would feel like, oh, I shouldn't stereotype, and not all girls like frilly things and whatnot. And that's true in real life, but this is a simulation, it's not real life. And most of the time, um, I just think of my toddlers as cisgender. Usually, if someone does, actually, I don't think I've created any trans Sims yet. I might have to do that as a storyline at some point in time. Oh my God, how cute is this toddler one piece? I think that would be a cool storyline. See, because in The Sims, it doesn't matter what gender a sim is assigned as, they can still wear whatever they want. I mean, yeah, when you go into cast, you have to change the options, change the filters so that, like, say it's the sim is assigned female, and there's certain outfits that you want them to wear that are assigned masculine. Cast will automatically have a feminine tag, a feminine filter on all the outfits you look at, but you can very easily get rid of the feminine filter, and then the whole wardrobe, regardless of gender, is available to the sim. So it would be, it's really a non-issue. Being transgender in The Sims is really a non-issue. Um, it only becomes interesting where, like, if you have a sim that's assigned female of birth, but you created them that they can pee standing up and that they can get other people pregnant, or a sim who's assigned male at birth, but they can't pee standing up, and they can't get other people pregnant. But in terms of gender presentation or the jobs that they can do, or romantic interests and stuff like that, the world is completely open in The Sims, which is how the real world should be, from, you know, Maxis's imagination to the rest of society, shall we say. What's this? Oh, I must have accidentally clicked on one of those annoying ads. Yeah. Okay, back to the browse page. So let's see, I got two different kinds of onesies. I got some t-shirts. Oh, these are cute. I often find myself wishing, because it seems like most of my Sims are female. Um, it's not always the case, but at least for my little girl toddlers, I often find myself wishing that there were more dresses. The base game doesn't have as many options as I would like. These are, I mean, they're cute, but I'll keep them in mind. They're not um, exactly what I'm looking for. I want to find some more flared stuff, though. I will make an exception for this because this is just far too adorable, and I cannot justify scrolling by it without downloading it. Oh my gosh. Let me adjust this. I want to. So I'm adjusting the windows in my other monitor. Oh, yes. And that the other shopping that I did, I finally bought myself a 24-inch monitor. So I'm not limited to my laptop screen or to the very small, very old monitor that I have been using for work and for streaming. This other monitor is like editing photos in it and doing anything on it, watching videos. Even it's an HD monitor. The other one wasn't HD, and I don't even know how old it was. I'm sure it was more than 10 years old, and it still works and it did its job. But since I'm used to working on a Retina display on my MacBook Pro, I was very unhappy with the lack of HD quality of my other monitor. Plus, it was smaller than my laptop display. I have a 15-inch laptop, and my other monitor was smaller than 15 inches. So this now, I have 24 inches, it's HD, the colors are brilliant, the sharpness is brilliant. I love editing photos on it. I really should have it set up as my primary monitor, but I like having it as my secondary monitor because whatever, except when I'm editing photos, I use it as my primary monitor. But whatever I'm working on, I can have right here in front of me on the laptop. And then like all of the secondary and third, tertiary windows that I might have open because there are other sites that I'm looking at or things like that, I can have all of that on this other monitor, which is much bigger. There's more space for that kind of thing now, and it just looks amazing. Okay, so I have that. Do I want those overalls? I don't want those overalls. Oh, look at these adorable swim shorts for boys. Oh my goodness. You'd think I was shopping for a real life child, but it's so cute. Wow. See, because I usually have my toddlers just swim. Actually, I've never done swimming with a toddler. I'm actually scared to. I'm scared that they'll drown or something. But I've never done anything with toddler swimwear. I just keep whatever default diaper the game puts them in for swimming. But this gives me some options. And I saw another set right next to that one. Was it? Oh, Toddler Boys tank top. That's cute too. Oh, this is relatively new. This was July 8th. And then there's some other shorts for Toddler Boys. I'm gonna open these in. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This is what I was looking for. Something a little bit flared. Oh my gosh. Oh, and the animal tank top. I when I first started playing and I hear people talk about having a ridiculous amount of CC and how much disk space it took up, I would wonder how in the world can you have that much CC? Now I know how. I don't know how much disk space my CC takes up. Let me see. This is for mods. really good. I have 2 gigs of CC, including my scripts. The only scripts that I use are MC Command Center and UI Cheats extension. I haven't found. I don't want to do slice of life, or because all those little details about life, like menstrual periods and stuff like that. I get enough of that in real life and have no need to have to contend with those things in game. I'm certainly not downloading life tragedies because, again, um, I have enough personal experience with sadness and grief and loss rather than having that in my game. So I'm not going to install those. And everything that I've wanted or needed to do so far, I can do with MC Command Center or with UI Cheats extension. So I had tried, there was one mod that I had installed. I don't remember what it was. It was one that was fairly popular to, add some more control over what you can do with your Sims. And I didn't find it useful because, like I said, I can do everything that I want to do using UI Cheats extension or using MC Command Center. Let's download this Pinafore. I don't mind waiting the 10 seconds. So at some point I am going to, oh wow, $25 a year, that's not much. I need to, when I do my budget, because I recently was paid, so I need to do my budget. And when I do my budget, I'm going to see if I have an extra 25 bucks because I use this site enough that I want to support it. Hey T, if you need to go by, let me know because I have my webcam on. So I do want to support the site when I get a chance. And if I have the extra 25 bucks, then I'll do it this weekend. There's that. And another pinafore. These are just so cute. At some point, I may try my hand at making CC. Right now, I'm just happy doing building and gameplay. But actually, well, I do more gameplay than building, but that's only because I I sometimes get builder's block and I don't know what to build. But I actually enjoy building even more than I enjoy gameplay. So at some point, I may find myself primarily being a builder uh, as opposed to just playing the game. Okay, so I can get rid of that. And let me download the animal tank top because that is adorable. Uh-oh, what did I? Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, I should. I keep forgetting to tweet when I go live. I'm gonna go and do that now. Let me go to Twitter. My account over there is Wanda_Lotus. I think I have a link to my Twitter in the About section of my bio here. I am streaming live on Twitch. Currently shopping for Toddler Cc. Twitch.tv/wthelotus _everyday. The Sims 4. And there we go. Okay, so I downloaded all of those. Let's see what else we have on the next page. Polo shirt. Oh, look at the ruffled onesie. Oh, look at that dress. Okay. This, oh, this is the other pinafore in the set? Okay, got it. Winter dress, yes, I need winter dresses, and I definitely want that toddler dress with a bow. Aww, I don't know if I want that shirt. Oh, look at that denim toddler dress. Wow. Puffy vest, not so much. Oh, okay, more toddler t-shirts, yes please. If they had more toddler pants. Pants. But I don't know if that, let's see, downloads. Do they have a toddlers? Let's see, downloads, sets. No, I just want clothing. Choose themes, pets, simply for guys, deco, yards and go. Children's corner, okay. Okay, there we are. Oh, yes. Animal Crossing t-shirt. I mean, that's cute. Toddler Hearts dress. Oh, that is adorable. Look at that. Skinny jeans. No, boy Somerset. Oh, that's neat. But I'm looking for some more toddler stuff. Oh, that's cute. I'd like some. Oh, will you look at that? Toddler jeans. Yes. Toddler jeans. Toddler skirt and tank top set. Okay, wait. Let me download some of this stuff. Who's this? Hello, little Sophie. Thank you for the follow. How are you? Where is my chat window? Here it is. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are in the world. I appreciate the follow. I am shopping for Toddler Cc and downloading a ridiculous amount of it. Right now I'm on the Sims resource. I was put onto this site almost as soon as I started playing The Sims back in February. Okay. And so I have a whole bunch of tabs here of stuff that I want to download. Now I'm told, I have not yet paid for a membership, but I'm told that once you have a membership, you can just put stuff in your cart and then you can download it all at once and you don't have the 10-second delay before you can download. That would be very nice, but it would probably mean I would end up doing a whole lot more CC shopping than I already do. Isn't this adorable? Look at this. Oh my goodness. If only it was that easy to get real life clothes, just go somewhere and pick them up. Pay $25 and you can go in and you can pick up anything you want. Oh my goodness. Of course, as an artist who believes in being paid for my hard work, I can certainly relate to clothing designers wanting to be paid for their hard work. So, of course, being able to just pay a $25 membership and walk into a store and pick out as many outfits as you want without paying more for them, that wouldn't be fair to the clothing designers or manufacturers. So, but a simmer can dream. I mean, really, if I didn't have much of an imagination, I wouldn't be much of a simmer now, would I? I think I'm going to make this the last batch of things that I download and then get into some gameplay. I'm pretty sure I might change my mind, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to go back into my legacy save. I haven't streamed them in a little while. The last time I streamed, I was streaming my Rags to Riches save, and actually, I may go back and play them because I left it off with her. Um, did I do the engagement on stream? I don't remember if I did the engagement on stream, but the two of them are engaged, and now she has her girlfriend and her girlfriend's daughter moved in. We were waiting until the toddler aged up to a child so that I wouldn't have to redo my original Sims house with a toddler bed and potty and all the stuff that toddlers need. So now that Kaylee has aged up to a child, then I had them move in, and they actually moved to another larger house because they want to have more kids. And the house that they were in, it was on a 20 by 15 lot, and unless I built up higher than 2 stories, there wasn't any room to expand the house, or unless I got rid of the greenhouse. And I didn't want to do either of those things. So they said goodbye to that adorable little house, and now I have them living in a house that I had actually. Did I? But no, I didn't build that house. I renovated it for some Sims in a different save. And then I recently renovated it again because when I renovated it in that other save, this was back when I first started playing, before I really knew what to do in build mode. So, needless to say, there were things that I needed to change in that build. So I went ahead and did that, updated it, and now it's a much nicer family home. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, nice big backyard. Um, I built them a greenhouse in the backyard so they were able to take their plants with them, um, keep them sheltered from the elements. And they just celebrated their first Harvestfest together in their new home. So, yeah, we'll play them after I download this last set of Toddler Cc. I don't know if I'm going to have them um, have or adopt a toddler because toddlers are a lot of work. Alright, so that's done. Let me get the Sims fired up so that I can get to some gameplay. I wanted to stream as soon as I got my headset, my new webcam, and my chair. Um, but then I had a couple of days where I had to work. It was like 2 days in a row. I was working past 8 o'clock, and by the time I was done working, I was done mentally. So I really didn't have the mental energy, but I enjoy streaming. So I'm glad I finished working early enough this evening that I have the energy to stream. Oh, I didn't put any of that CC in the game. That's okay. I'm not playing with a save as a toddler right now. And even if I was, not having the new CC in the game won't make or break the stream. Let's see how long it takes for my game to load, or for the Sims to load. I haven't even gotten to the main menu yet. The only thing that I have not yet upgraded is my laptop. I'm playing on a mid-2014 model of MacBook Pro. My laptop is as old as The Sims 4. And streaming and playing at the same time does tax my CPU. Or, well, it's probably my graphics card more than my CPU because it does have an i7 Intel processor in it. Oh, I created a plant sim. I've always wondered what turn into a plant would do to a sim. So I created a new save and randomized a sim, and I did turn into a plant. And it's cool because plant sims don't eat food and don't go to the bathroom. They need to drink water or to take baths so that they can take the water in, and they need sunlight. And if they don't get those things, then their needs decrease. So getting sunlight fills their hunger need. And instead of a bladder need, they have a water need. And when they take a bath, then it refills their water needs. An interesting way of doing things. But this is my rags to riches. I'm going to, we're going to do that one. So far, everything seems to be going fine. I'm just keeping an eye on my connection and dropped frames and all of that stuff, just to make sure my computer isn't too taxed. Honestly, it's doing well. My CPU is at 47%, so I probably don't have to worry that much, regardless of people saying that MacBook Pros really aren't meant for gaming. That's usually where my CPU stays, like anywhere from 20 to 50%. I don't, so far when I've streamed, I haven't seen it go above 50%, and that's a good thing. But also, I try to turn other stuff off. So, like, even though I'm monitoring the chat in another window, I have the audio off. I have the stream itself turned off. I don't have it playing there. I'm monitoring my video in OBS. Since I have to have OBS running anyway, I monitor my video in that. And then in the other browser window that I'm using to monitor the chat, I make sure to turn off the video and turn off the audio. And the times that I haven't done that, has really slowed my computer down. And it's usually not until later that I realize what happened. And I'm like, well, why was I getting so much lag? There's going to be some lag just because you're streaming. But why am I getting so much lag? And then later on I realized, oh, I forgot to turn off the replay. Let me make sure I have my computer audio on. I believe I do. Yeah. Yeah, I've got that on. Okay. Just setting my mic. I don't have anything else. Okay, so Elena's sleeping. Candy and Kaylee. What time is it? It's a Friday morning. So Kaylee's getting ready to go to school. I hope you can hear the computer audio. I'm not seeing it in my, um, I'm not seeing it. Let's see, what do I show you audio capture? Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be capturing. Let me know if you can hear the gameplay. If you can't, I have to adjust something. I'm not sure what, but usually with the computer audio, I can see it in my audio mixer, and I'm not seeing anything in my audio mixer. All right, Candy's off to school. Candy, how about you come and clean up? Yeah, clean up this stuff. You know what? It would be a good idea for you to meet with your entertainer club so that you all can work on your music and stuff. There she is. Candy was actually a surprise. I hadn't started this storyline intending for Alanna to have a romantic interest, and she became friends with Yuki through two of the clubs that she joined, and Candy is Yuki's sister. So she and Candy also became good friends. So their friendship meter was already all the way up to 100% when I finally got the idea, you know, why did you take her food? Oh my God. Oh my God, that was, oh, okay. So I guess technically she was done with it. So when I got the idea for Alanna and Candy to get together, it was really cool because they didn't have to work on establishing a friendship. They already had a friendship, a strong friendship. So they just had to work on their romance, which has gone swimmingly. Since I'm streaming, I'm going to have them get married on stream. Some other kid threatened Kaylee and took her lunch money. She's been crying in the office. Find the kid or I will. That is always my reaction to that. All right, so I want you all to go to the music center and, well, just Candy. So Candy created a club for Sims who are in the entertainment career. Um, and it's just for Sims who are in the entertainment career. So I built a music center, put it in Windenburg, because at the time I didn't have City Living. Now I have City Living, and they actually have an art center. Oh, hey, Soph. Okay. It's easier to remember. Yes, I will call you Soph or Sophie. I will do my best to remember that. And if I forget, then please let me know. The feeling of having a computer that can't handle The Sims 4, yeah, and streaming. But I do enjoy it. Oh, you do YouTube? Okay. I'm going to have to look for you. If you have a YouTube link in your bio here on Twitch, I'll have to check out your YouTube channel. I don't think I'll ever be able to play The Sims without mods or see. Yeah, you know, now that I've gotten used to it, no. I really enjoy having mods or CC. Also, just remember when downloading CC, make sure you have the packs that most CC requires, otherwise it won't show up in the game. What packs are you talking about? Because usually what I do is just download the CC itself from either the creator's Patreon or the Sims resource. And I don't remember seeing anything about packs. So, yeah, educate a sister. I greatly appreciate the information. So this is the music center that I built because I was saying I didn't have City Living at the time. And City Living has an art center that has practice areas. I think that's really cool. Um, but I did not have that. I didn't have access to that when had Candy create this entertainers union. So I built this music center for her and any other entertainer sims to be able to come and practice their skills. I need to fix the roof on that. Practice their various skills and even get tips, because other sims from the world can come in and listen to them and give them tips and what have you. Okay, good. Well, that's better. I'll have to go back into the gallery. I did upload this to the gallery. I need to put my origin ID in my bio. But my origin ID is wthelotus, and I believe this is a base game only build. I like to make sure that anything I put in the gallery is either base game only or has a version that has packs as well as a base game only version. When the Sims resource, sometimes CC items like toddler items. Creator might put requires toddler stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've seen that before. Yeah. Sometimes it's stuff that requires certain pets that are for the game. Yeah, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's kind of like how one of the pet stuff pack that you can buy requires the pet expansion. I think it's an expansion pack or a game pack, whichever it is. But yeah, I understand that. That makes total sense. Thank you for reminding me to look out for that because sometimes I don't. I just look at the pictures and go, oh my God, this is wonderful, and download it. So now I know if, oh Lord, y'all are awful. You're supposed to be, I understand that you want to improve and broaden your musical skills, but honey, you play guitar. You, oh my God. Wow. I mean, I know you have to start somewhere. I do understand that. And as a violinist, a violin student myself, I do know all about sounding awful. Don't worry, I do that same thing most of the time. Okay, I'm not alone then. I'll also put my YouTube link in my Twitch bio because I believe I haven't done that yet. Oh, great. Great. I love checking out other simmers on YouTube and on Twitch, of course. Well, I guess, dear, I'll let you go ahead and do your painful violining. Oh my God. Soph, can you hear the game audio? I'm not picking up a signal on my audio mixer for the computer audio, so I'm not sure if it's actually coming through. Let me know if you can hear them doing their horrible music practice. Mm-mm-mm. I mean, I'm wincing both because it's awful and because I've been there. And I'm still there sometimes. It's a lifelong process, my teacher tells me. Oh, okay. Reach violin level 2. Good. I mean, she's at the level she needs to be with the guitar, which is her primary instrument, in order for her to get a promotion. So I guess she can continue. Oh my God. I've actually been playing the violin for most of my life, but I took a very, very long break from it. Let me save my game. I started playing when I was in fourth grade. My public school had a music program, And for whatever reason, I just loved violin and I wanted to learn how to play that. So when they gave us the option in fourth grade to choose an instrument, that's the instrument I chose. So I played violin all the way through high school. Never had any private instruction. My family didn't have the budget for that. So by the time I finished high school and was playing in a youth orchestra, through the last couple of years of high school, I had gotten very frustrated because it was very obvious that I had gone as far as I could on my own, and I really needed a teacher in order for me to make any kind of progress. Because back then, there was no internet, let alone YouTube. This was in the late 70s into and through the 80s. So you were really on your own if you could not afford a private instructor, if you weren't connected to people who could teach you. And, we didn't have any musicians in my family, and we weren't close with any musicians. So getting that kind of instruction was out of my reach, and I got frustrated. So when I finished high school, I quit playing. I put my violin down, but I didn't give up on it. I said, I'm putting my violin down until I can afford to hire a private teacher and get lessons so that I can make the instrument sound the way I know it can sound. And I still have that violin. It's the only violin I have, and it is the one that I've been using to take lessons with my teacher for the past 3 years this summer. And let me tell you, this is some of the best money that I've ever spent on myself. I can only well, there we go. I can only afford to take lessons from him once a month, but I make the most of that hour every month. I really enjoy his teaching style and my lessons, and listening to how I sound now, and even um, listening to recordings of how I sound now versus how I used to sound, and even how I feel handling the instrument. It's night and day. I'm very, very glad that I didn't give up on that. No, you can't hear the game volume? Okay. All right. I'm going to say what would have changed, because I don't have the computer audio muted. Oh, hang on. There we go. Multi-output device. Now you should be able to hear the computer audio. I think I was directing the audio through the wrong output. So my audio mixer is set up correctly in OBS. I just didn't change my speaker output. So you should be able to hear the game play now. Of course, I can't hear it. Darn it. What's going on? Okay. Oh, now I can. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now I'm getting hearing it, seeing it on my audio mixer. What? This is not dance music, sweetheart. This is new age. Sims will dance to anything, I swear. Let's put on some electronica. At least you were spared the awful violin sounds while Candy was working up to level 3 on the violin. It was painful, trust me. All right, Kaylee, come inside. Oh, here. Let's have your friends group come over so you all can do your homework together. I know you're not sitting down to watch TV and you haven't cracked open homework book the first. No, 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 no. Homework. Do homework together. TV comes later. We do not do things like that in this house. Oh, I didn't take you on a tour of their house. So this, I don't remember what the original name of this build was. They still have the Harvestfest decorations up, but I expanded it. Let's take down the decorations. Who's calling her? We'd love to have you join Renegades. No, I looked at that club. That seemed to fix it. Yes, yes. I get it perfectly now. I'm so glad. So, also added my YouTube link to my Twitch bio. Yay! I really have a Let's Play going. All of them I'm hoping will actually be an ongoing series. Since I seem to start and stop LPs too much. Look, don't don't even worry about it. I mean, really, it all depends on what you're doing, who you're doing the LP for. If you're doing the LP for an audience, in other words, to try to draw an audience and keep an audience, then you have to worry about it. If you're doing the LP just because you enjoy it and it's something that you love to do, start and stop and change as often as you want. That's my philosophy. Candy, how about you fix this? And Elena, you need to take care of your... That was fast, Kaylee. Good job. Do a supercell. And let's see what needs to be... Oh, we can evolve this. So Elena has been gardening ever since I started... ever since I started her story, because, you know, of course, she needed to support herself. The Spice Festival is in town? I might have to go to that. Evolve. I'm just getting used to city living. I bought it like a couple of days ago. Drop that, please. Thank you. Let's evolve this. So when I first started this storyline, Elena didn't have anything. And I didn't want her to have a job because, just like in real life, jobs are time and energy sucks. So instead of her being able to focus on exploring the various worlds and meeting people and developing skills and stuff, she would have been spending time on a job. And I didn't want her to have to do that. So she made her money at first by getting collectibles and harvesting plants out in the world, and also by developing her writing skills. So she has some books that she gets royalties from every day. I think she gets like 1,200 simoleons a day in book royalties, and another 14 or 1,500 simoleons a day, usually from her garden. I love city living. It's definitely one of my favorite pets besides seasons and cats and dogs. Yeah, I don't have cats and dogs, but I think the season's my first expansion pack. I think it was. Or was it Get Together? But yeah, I like seasons. I like seasons. I like Get Together because of the club's function. And I'm just now getting familiar with city living. Speaking of which, Kaylee, why don't we say goodbye to your friends, and we're going to go into San Myshuno. for the Spice Festival. Candy's gone to work, so it'll just be Alanna. Alanna and Kaylee will go to the Spice Festival. And I think tomorrow, well, tomorrow's Sims time, but tonight in a few minutes, stream time, we will have Alanna and Candy get married. Discover University is a good pack too. You know, I'm avoiding Discover University because I. You going by? Okay. I'm avoiding Discover University because I don't want to go to school. Okay, I turned off my webcam. I don't want to go to school right now, and when I watch other simmers play with Discover University or just hearing them talk about the things that they go through with that pack, just with keeping up with all the classes and stuff like that, it wears me out. So I have not yet gotten up the courage to get that one. I may get it eventually, just because they keep having these awesome sales. Let's see, where would the Spice Festival be? Oh, well, okay, Spice Market. Um, well, they set their signs all around town, so let me stop at the park and see what signs they have. Say I only got it because of the bike. Oh, that's where you get the bikes from. Oh, awesome. Yeah, some stuff, yeah, sometimes I'll get packs like I want to get Eco Living, but not because of the gameplay. I'm not interested in the whole cleaning up the environment kind of thing in game. At least not right now. I mean, once I get it and I get into it, what in the world? That's the Lotus. Well, excuse me. See, I told you I'm not all that familiar with city living. Um, I'll probably get Eco Living because I love the build items in Eco Lifestyle, but I'm not all that interested in the gameplay. Okay, where are these signs that they were talking about where I can find a spice festival? And it's raining. How is there going to be a spice festival in the rain? Hmm. The only downside is kids can't ride bikes without a mod. Oh man, really? Oh, that's no fun. They should have like a bike riding skill in game for kids as part of, say, the Parenthood pack. So, like, if you have the Parenthood pack and you have Discover University, you should be able to teach your kid how to ride a bike and watch their skill get better, just like you potty train toddlers. Okay, let's see. It's not here. Where else could I go to find out about a spice festival? Well, how'd I end up back in Newcrest? That's not where I want to be. These are homes. So there's a karaoke bar, another lounge. Kind of like how with Sims 3 Generations, you could teach your teenagers how to drive a car. Oh, and the teens would get a skill from it. You know, The Sims 4 is the only version of The Sims that I've ever played. I just started playing in February, so I'm not at all familiar with what? I must have done something wrong, but anyway. Um, I'm not at all familiar with the previous versions of The Sims. I hear people mentioning the Sims 3 generations a lot and how they want something like that in The Sims 4. I've heard people who are familiar with the different games in the Sims franchise also say that The Sims 3 to them is a better game than The Sims 4 because there's a lot of gameplay aspects like teaching your teens to drive a car that they miss that's not in The Sims 4. Sims 3 gameplay is better, but The Sims 4 graphics are far better. Oh, okay. I see. Stretch bake and pasta chip. Ooh. Oh, oh, my back appreciated that. I heard several pops when I did that. Oh, wait, is this the Spice Festival? I think I found it. I found it! Yay! Oh, this is cool. Even though it's raining. Okay, so what do I do at the Spice Festival? Buy a festival t-shirt, of course. I'm not gonna wear it though because it's cold and it's raining. And she, but what are you doing? Oh my goodness. You know, child, I have to admire your academic work ethic. I'm going to let you sit there where you'll be warm and dry and do your extra credit work while I explore the Spice Festival. Thank you very much for my festival shirt. Now let's just order food. Okay. Chicken burrito, spinach wrapped veggie burrito. Oh, that sounds good. I'm hungry. I haven't had dinner yet. I started playing The Sims 3 back in 2018, I believe. Then I started playing The Sims 4 shortly after. Oh, because at the time my computer couldn't handle The Sims 3. I go back and forth with both games because I enjoy them both. Okay. Sims 3 is also less expensive than The Sims 4 by far. Oh, so you can still buy The Sims 3. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I bought this. Actually, I didn't buy The Sims 4. Um, there was a period at some point last year, I think, when Origin was allowing you to download The Sims 4 for free. And I have a friend who was really into The Sims, and she'd been poking at me for years. Oh, you gotta try it, you gotta try it. I had been interested in it around 2007, 2008. She's a long time simmer. But I didn't have a computer at the time that could handle it, didn't meet the requirements. And then I forgot about it after that, but she made sure to let me know when Origin was allowing people to download The Sims 4 for free. It was like a week or something. So I downloaded it because I said, well, I'm not interested in it right now, but I might get interested in it at some point in time. And lo and behold, come this February, I got hooked. So I did not realize that you can actually, that you can still buy The Sims 3. Let me get some empanadas. Curfew is about to start. If you don't go home soon, then you'll get in trouble. Okay, Kaylee, you go home. You're a big girl. You can go home by yourself. You can buy The Sims 3 on Steam and on Origin, but it supposedly runs better on Steam. But I think you can still find it in certain stores. I have not yet checked out Steam's site. I need to. I need to. I believe you can also buy The Sims 2 on Amazon as well. Huh. Is Origin still having a sale on their packs? Because that's a couple days ago, a friend, well, that same friend, but other people in the Sims groups that I follow were talking about how they're having this great sale and you can buy all of the packs for 50% off except for Eco Lifestyle. So I tried to ignore it. I tried to ignore the sale because I wasn't going to spend the money, and then I just couldn't anymore. So I bundled City Living. Um, what was the expansion pack that I got? I bundled City Living with an expansion pack and a stuff pack. The kids' room was the stuff pack. I don't remember what the expansion pack was. And it was only $37, including taxes. Where previously, when there wasn't a sale and I did a bundle, which I believe is how I ended up with Get Together and Parenthood and one of the other stuff packs, I think I paid like 50 something to get that bundle. Alanna has taken her first steps on her culinary journey through the city. Oh, okay. Eating food from the city unlocks the ability to cook it. Oh, I didn't know that. There are 26 more recipes to learn. Get out and try more food. Hey, all right. I can do that. Let's tip the performer. Oh, I guess he's done. Oh, here we go. Let's see what else is here. Looking at all of the Sims food. I am hungry, but I haven't had dinner yet. It seems like the sale is still on. Oh, yeah. If there's anything that you want, I would definitely take advantage of it. Eco Lifestyle is 25% off, so I didn't buy it. I'll probably wait until they have a sale where Eco Lifestyle is 50% off, and then I'll buy it just for the build items. Because I would love to have the ability to put solar panels on my houses. Maybe do some rainwater collection. I'm not sure, but I definitely want to do the solar panels. I know sometimes you can haggle. I'm not haggling. I'm just paying the full prices. Oh wow, a hookah lounge. Looks like Elena is having a bit of trouble with those chopsticks. She should eat more chopsticks foods like pho to develop. Well, this is the Spice Festival, my dear. I remember. Looks like Elena isn't used to eating spicy food. With time and practice, she'll be able to eat the spiciest foods around like some kind of spice hound. You'll get used to it, dear. You'll get used to it. Oh, she finished it. I haven't bought all the packs because the prices are insane for Canadians. Oh no. And I quit my job a couple months ago, so I have no real way of buying more packs. Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry you had to quit your job. It must have been a bad situation for you to actually do that. Laundry Day stuff was on for 50% off. I'm really tempted to get it because I like the fact that Sims can finally do laundry again. I the friend who got me into The Sims gifted me Laundry Day and Romantic Garden. I haven't. I like the build items, except I have not yet ventured into the whole Sims doing laundry thing, just because it would be something else for me to try to keep track of, and I'm still, still getting used to juggling everything that goes on, in terms of playing the game. Yeah, I want to know what that is. What's it supposed to be? Yeah, you need to go to the bathroom. So it's not tobacco, it's bubbles. Oh my goodness, it's 1 in the morning, hon. You should go home. You should go home. Let's no more hookahing bubbles. Actually, let me see what happens when she tries it again. Are you gonna give it another go? If Eco Lifestyle was on sale, I'd have to pay 50. What? But I thought that the Canadian dollar goes further than the US dollar. What happened? Or do they just girl, get up from that hookah and go home? Or do they just hike up the prices in Canada? I mean, in the US, the normal price for Eco Lifestyle is $40. The sale price, I think, let's see, 25. So the sale price is $30. Yeah, I mean, if I agree with you, I would have to absolutely love a pack to pay full price for it. I mean, there have been packs that I paid full price for. I don't have a lot of packs, but there are a few, like stuff packs are easy because they're only $10 in the US, full price. I have no idea. It was $39.99 at one point, but Argent wanted to up the prices for us, I guess. That doesn't make any sense to me. Argent's being greedy because here in the US, we only pay $39.99 for the full price for for a game pack. Oh, it's Friday. I don't. She doesn't have to go to bed, but you know what? We're getting married tomorrow. So she should go to bed, and also I need to make sure that their outfits are ready. So, yeah, let's do candy, plan outfits. I think I already set up their wedding outfits. So let's see, supposedly this button here mutes my mic. Microphone mute works. Okay. I did that because I wanted to make sure that I have it set up correctly, that OBS is picking up my mic from my headset and not from my webcam or from my laptop's built-in mic. I've paid full prices on two of the expansion packs, and I regretted it. Oh, because I hardly play with those two packs. Okay, yeah. Stuff packs are $15.99, and for game packs they're $24.99. Oh my god! I don't. Wow, I am so sorry that they're ripping you guys' pockets out like that. Cause, okay, let's see. Okay, that's her wedding outfit. And that's her wedding outfit. Okay, good. Do I really want this for her wedding outfit though? I think I want to do, let's see, I didn't do any makeup. Did I download lashes at some point? Oh no, that's eyeshadow. Origin is money hungry. Apparently so. But I like that eyeshadow on her. So let's keep it. And she needs some lipstick. That's a nice bold red. I approve. And I don't remember if I have a necklace on her. I don't. Let's do a necklace. And what shoes? I have not gone CC shoe shopping. I've just never really been interested. That may change at some point, though. I don't know. Do I like these? Oh, look at the detail on the back. Okay, yeah, we're going to keep those. I guess we'll keep this dress. I don't know. She seems kind of underdressed, though, for her wedding. Oh, I might have chosen that one because I couldn't find another long dress in white that I liked on her. That one doesn't come in white. This one does. Oh, I like that better. I mean, you can't see her shoes, but this is more wedding type attire. And young miss. Indeed. What do we have for your formal wear? Oh, that is so cute. Oh, right, and I changed her hair. You know what? Let's change. Let's see. Do I want to change your hair? Let's see. She's got this hairstyle. I like her hair the way it is, though. Let's try to make. Ooh, let's try to make. And I need to save my game, and I need to hydrate. I'm not going to change her hair, but I might change Elena's hair. Um, Not so sure about that one. I recently downloaded some new hairs. She doesn't have locks though. I mean, the hairstyle that she usually has, you can do that with locks. So maybe she does have locks and she's just letting them down. Oh, if you don't like EA's eyelashes, there's an eyelash mod that I use all the time. I love it. Eyelashes are by Clico. The No EA eyelashes mod is by Clan. I believe you type no EA eyelashes mod Sims 4 into Google, it'll come up. Okay, yeah. I see. I don't mind the EA eyelashes because I'm not really into makeup and stuff like that, but I do get curious what it would be like to change their eyelashes. And that's the cool thing about CC. Okay, it did come up. I stuck it in Google, so I'll look at that off stream. The cool thing about CC is that I can experiment with different styles. If I don't like it, then I just delete the CC file. That's no big deal. And how do I want to do her hair? Well, she usually has it in an updo. So let's do something where she's wearing her hair down for a change. She has naturally curly hair, so the straight styles won't work for me. Well, that's cute. I like how she looks with that. I don't know where she got this eye makeup from, but that's cute too. Oh, it's this one. Okay, I think I need to kind of tone down. Is there a way for me to tone down her? Oh, this is the lowest it can go. Okay, I was looking for a way to tone down her blush because I like a more natural look for makeup, both in real life and in The Sims. I'm not much of a makeup person either, but for some reason the eyelashes mod looks way better than EA's eyelashes. Oh, I'm definitely going to check that out then. Thank you. All right, so the clothes are set. I guess Even though sometimes I don't like the results, we'll hire a caterer. It's going to be a small wedding though. And I wasn't planning to have it at the house, but I found that when I have the Sims get married at their own homes, things go much more smoothly. Because like if the caterer gets there late, you can just go and bake the cake yourself. Or um, if you run out of food, then you can go and make someone else in the household can go and make more food. It's a lot smoother than, well, I guess I could do it in a venue like that venue that I first landed at the park, because I think they have a kitchen there, and then anyone can go and cook. Just thought I'd mention it in case you wanted to check it out. There's a ton of other mods I could recommend, but I'm not sure if you're just into CC or if you're into CC and mods. I'm more into CC than into mods. I use MC Command Center and UI Cheats extension. And so far, those are the everything that I want to do or need to do, I can do with those two mods. So I don't have any others installed. I think I had installed Slice of Life for a little while, but I found a lot of it very repetitive. The stuff that I wanted to be able to do, I could already do it with MC Command Center. And my feeling is the fewer mods I have, the fewer problems I'll have when there are updates to the game. But if there's ever something that I want to do that I can't do with the mods that I have, then I'll start shopping for more mods. All right, hon. You need to bathe badly. The green clouds of funk are coming up off of you. You cannot go to your wedding stinking. I mean, you could, but I wouldn't recommend it. Sims singing in the shower, it's hilarious. Just like Sims dancing, it's hilarious. Though they dance much better with Get Together, because now they actually learn dance moves and stuff. All right, well, since you are up early, how about you bake your wedding cake? It's time for a wedding. Oh, you're at cooking level 10. I didn't even realize you were that high in your cooking skill. Okay, let's see. Do you want a white cake for your wedding? You know what? Let's do a winter cake. Since it is autumn, we'll do something slightly different. I was going to recommend MC Command Center UI extension to you because those are two mods I can't live without. Yeah, me too. Slice of Life is okay, but I don't like it as much as most people do. There's also the Explore mod that allows you to do things, but they're all rabbit hole things, meaning you can't go with your Sims. What? So you can't like choose Sims to travel with you? That's no fun. I haven't even done much with the hidden worlds. I know in two of my saves, I've opened up the one that you have to go through the tree in order to get to. And it's pretty and everything, but I haven't created any storylines around going to that place. I think I kind of got turned off to it because I tried to have a club meeting there, and you can't have a club meeting there. All the Sims would have to go one at a time. Well, you certainly got the music blasting at 6:20 in the morning. You are in a good mood? Well, I mean, it's your wedding day. You should be in a good mood. Please put that down so we can put a topper on it. Thank you. It probably won't let me, right? Because it's not centered. Okay, let's put this on the counter. I think I need to redo their kitchen. Probably get rid of the bar and extend the counters out because they only have one working space in their kitchen. There's some things that you can do with your Sims, but most things that you can't do anything with. So like there's a vacation section in the mod that allows you to pick who you want to go to said vacation spot, but you can't actually follow the Sims there. Oh, that's what you mean by rabbit hole. Okay. Okay, Tony Sims, hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. I hope you had a good day or are having a good day. You're doing so well. Wonderful. I like to hear that. I am preparing. Uh oh. Kaylee is going through a phase. She's found a spirit animal. Kaylee will only want to wear her bear suit. Kaylee, your mother is getting married today. I guess we're going to have a ring bear. Okay. Some kids at school were being mean to one of my friends. I wanted to help, but I didn't know what to do. What do you think I should have done? You always step in and stand up for your friend. Always. Waiting until later is not an option. That's great. I'm glad you're having a good day. I'm just finishing up at work. Oh, good. Yeah, I've been working late for the past few days, and when I was done working, I got on stream because it had been a few days. I enjoy streaming, and I had to work extra late the past couple of nights, so I didn't get a chance to stream. I mean, I could have, but I was just so tired when I was done, after a long day. So, but I am doing my Rags to Riches Let's Play. I should change my stream title. And my original sim, Alanna, is getting ready to marry former townie Candy Behr. Let's play 6-4. It's time for a wedding. Alright. When I first started out, I was CC shopping for toddlers. I have 2 toddlers in my legacy save, and I wanted some more clothing options for them. So I had myself a grand old time on the Sims Resource website, downloading a whole bunch of toddler outfits that are just utterly adorable. Alanna, are you trolling the forums again? For real? You know what? How about you make a meal for the wedding too? Cook a grand meal. Let's do the fish. But neither of them are in the mixology. Neither of them have mixology interests, so I'm going to go ahead. This bar was in the build when I moved them in. Oh, y'all don't have a dishwasher either. Oh, I am so sorry. How could I deprive you in that manner? Let's take care of that immediately. Here's what we'll do. I'm going to move the fridge over here. Place these 2 counters. And let's get you a dishwasher. Microwave. Oh, they don't need a microwave. They really don't need a coffee maker either. These all have reliability of 5. Okay. So I don't have to worry too much which one I choose. So I'll put that there, and then I think what I'll do, come on mouse, work with me here, thank you. I'm going to extend this wall out. I think I need to get a new mouse pad. I've been having trouble with this one. It makes my mouse glitch. I've had it for a few years, so I've worn it down smooth. And where did I put? Oh, that was over the bar. I can get rid of that, and then I can move this over top of the fridge, and let's add a couple more cabinets too. Let's see. Yeah, put this one here, and we'll do an end here. Now they have more counter space so that when they have parties, they have places to put the dishes, put the food, and they have a dishwasher, which I feel is a necessity in every home. I did not save my game. I am asking for problems. Good. Oh wow, I've been at it an hour and a half. I think I'll be on another half hour because I still have to have dinner before I fade away from starvation. All right. The Incredible Disappearing Candy. That is something else. Also, let's make sure that she's not working today. You need to take some paid time off. You are not working on your wedding day. There we go. Enjoy your vacation day. I'm sure you will. And let me see. Did I already have her make that fish dish? I don't think so. Okay. What does she have here? Okay, she has blackened bass. That's the wedding cake. Oh, she still has a ham dinner. Okay. You know what? We might just take those because I don't think we're going to have a lot of guests. But let me make another dish just in case, because even if those do get eaten up at the wedding, they're going to need food for themselves. So let's do fish dinner. Is this child honestly going to wear this bear suit to the wedding? I've never had a kid do this before. I wonder, is there any way to see what the weather is going to be at the world that you want to travel to? Because I would hate for them to get to San Myshuno, to the park, and it be raining, because I really want them to have their wedding outside. Go pick up your plate, sweetheart. I gotta admit, the bear suit is cute. It's just not what I envisioned when I picked her outfit for the wedding today. All right, Candy, you need to go to the bathroom, and you also need to bathe. How is she washing dishes with those bare mitts on? You would think that the costume would get soaking wet. This is The Sims. This isn't reality. I need to remember that. Well, you must be nice and warm in that. You want to make some arts and crafts? Let's see. How about you make some romantic gifts? Okay, good. She's going to shower. Well, I like Candy singing in the shower. Elena's singing in the shower should be that nice. Well, Candy's an entertainer. I'll give her a pass for having a nice voice. Now it's raining here. Maybe if it's raining here in Willow Creek, it won't be raining in San Myshuno. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Okay, she's done with that? Yes, she is. Okay. You can eat at the wedding. Oh, you didn't put your postcards back up. Where did I put that cork board? I don't remember where I put the cork board. I have to look for it. Okay, if you want to eat now, since Candy is taking a little while to get ready. So let's put the wedding cake in your inventory. Put the blackened bass, since there are 5 servings of that left. And we'll also put the ham dinner, since there are 3 servings of that left. I don't think we're going to have that many guests, but you never know. And since we won't be at home to cook food, though, like I said, I do think there's a kitchen there. Oh, how cute. We'll put this up there. All right, Candy, are you done in the shower? You are. Okay, let's head to the city. And we shall see, hopefully, fingers crossed, the wedding. Yeah, let's travel to the city first, because if it's raining, I may not have the wedding there. Kaylee Behr. Oh, God. Kaylee Behr in a bear costume. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, everyone's eating. Kaylee, did you bathe? If she didn't bathe, I'm going to cheat her hygiene need. I think she bathed this morning. And my Shuno medals. So they have been engaged. Um, no, it hasn't been. They've been dating for almost a Sims year. I think that's how it works. Because they just had Harvestfest, and Last Harvestfest, they weren't dating. I think it was spring when they started dating. The floating music is something else. Okay, great. It's not raining. Good. Cloudy I can do. That's no problem. All right, let us plan a wedding event. I'm not going to make it a gold event. I don't want to jump through their hoops. So we have two brides. Now let's invite our guests. Of course, it's Kaylee. Of course, Yuki. It's Candy's sister. Let's invite folks from the clubs. I think Olivia's one of their club people. And let's invite some kids too, so that Kaylee will have kids to play with. Okay, 12 guests. That's more than I intended. We don't need a caterer. We don't really need a mixologist, but a musician would be nice. Well, actually, we've got entertainers coming, so someone will probably sit down and tickle the keys at some point anyway. All right, we are going to have this at Machino Meadows Center Park. And I'll go ahead and change her outfit. You know what? I'm not even going to bother with that. Oh, because I had the wrong one. Yeah. Okay, I'll just do it through MC Command Center. It's so much easier when I want to do outfit changes now to just do it through MC Command Center. Because I don't have to wait for them to finish what they're doing to change their outfit. It just instantly changes. Oh gosh, I'm hungry. Okay, where is their kitchen? I want to put this food away so it won't go bad. Good. There is a stove here, so if I'm cheating her, I'm cheating her energy need because I'm not having that. She's not going to fall asleep or be yawning and worn out at her wedding. All right, so the, oh, actually, I forget we can do multi-select. Select all the food. Don't we put it in the fridge? We can only multi-select to save. Ah, darn it. Okay, so we'll turn it off and we will drag these things. Whoa, you can't use the fridge? What the heck? Where'd the cake go? Where did the cake go? Okay. Huh. Oh, wow, you can't use the fridge. Well, that sucks. And I don't know where the cake disappeared to. I was trying to slide it over to the fridge, and now it's gone. Vanished into thin air. All right. Well, we shall have to have an alternate plan. Can we use the stove? We can at least have the food out so that the guests can start eating. I'm so glad that child changed out of her bear outfit. Oh, she can't cook. Okay. Let us, since I don't know what the game did with our wedding cake, we will cook another one. Into cake. Kaylee is sad because she is not wearing her bear costume. She'll be alright. Okay, that is fine. What time is it? It's 4:59 p.m. Alright, let's get this cake baked so y'all can get married. While she's doing that, I'll go ahead and check their needs. She is fine. She's fine. She's kind of sleepy. What? The game is glitching. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save it. It's not saving. It is like begging the game to crash. It's a good thing they make these events long. Okay. Put down the cake, please, my dear. And I'll put a wedding topper on it. Add wedding topper. And then let's go get y'all married, shall we? Even though it's nighttime, that's okay. Going to chapel and we're gonna get married. Oh, look at the candles. Oh, that is so pretty. Yay, here they come. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Gee, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love. Hey, what happened to the whole getting married part? Game, you are not going to glitch me out of this wedding. Thank you. Yeah, girl, you better run and come see your sister get married. What's wrong with you? Oh, you'll be just fine. These are not, well, some of them are strangers to you. Seriously? I had no idea. Yay! They are not having their very first kiss game. Stop it. That's cool. I didn't know they did fireworks. Oh, now it's starting to rain. Oh no. Okay, everybody come inside. Elena needs to go to the bathroom. Come in, call everyone to the food. Actually, let's They have the when you can read, yeah, call to grand meal. Yay, my girls are married. I'm honestly happy because I had, I believe fireworks came with City Living. Yeah, it's the first time that I've ever seen them. Yeah, I've done wedding events before and there were never fireworks. So I think they have them set up at this venue and they must automatically go off after a couple gets married. Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, great. What went bad by the time people got here? Oh, just the ham dinner? What's this? That's still good for another 2 hours. No, you do not need to eat that. That needs to go in the trash. What is this? Who's putting food on the floor? We don't do food on the floor. Thank you. You know what? How about y'all come and sit down or something? You don't all have to stand in the kitchen around the food. Oh, there's no stereo here. Well, I can fix that because I'm God. There is a nice, large space suitable for dancing. Lots of seating for when you dance your little footsies off. And there's no stereo. Oh my goodness. Blast from the glass floor speakers. Oh, you know what would be even better? A DJ booth. Yes. Let's do some rearranging, shall we? We're going to move that over there. And we're going to put DJ booth here. Of course, we're going to move it up some so that people can actually get behind it. Go. And let's move the table up just a tiny bit. Now, can this actually be used as a stereo? Okay. And now you can play some music. The DJ is one of the brides. And when she gets tired, Alanna can get on the decks because she has DJ skill as well. You know, if you're complaining about a bad smell, you could just come in and clean stuff up. But no, you want to stand there and gripe. Y'all kill me with that. There. You're still upset that you're not wearing your bear outfit, you poor thing. And I just became good friends with Alanna, probably because they're dancing together. What is invite to dance? Y'all are boring. How can you come to a wedding and not dance, especially when the bride is the one on the decks? Come on. Thank her for coming. Oh, I know why she hasn't gone to the bathroom, because she's dancing. Go to the bathroom, dear, then you can come back and dance. Oh, she knows him because he's always over at her house when the kids get together after school. No, you are not going to shout forbidden words. No. There's another one who's always over at her house. Reese is hot headed. Oh, we need to keep an eye on him when he's at the house. Why don't you invite some of your little friends? Well, if the game would give you the option, you could invite some of your little friends to dance with you. I am so surprised that it doesn't let you do that here. Oh, motor skill 5. Good going. Well, I'm pretty sure the wedding is over by now. It's just stuck at the 1 minute mark. There we go. It is, oh my goodness. It's 1, almost 2 in the morning. No wonder Kaylee's tired. Okay, I want you to nap. Oh, you didn't have your cake. That's okay. See, this is why I don't make it a gold event, so that I can just go with the flow with however the event or the interactions are going, or whatever interactions I dream up with, and I don't have to worry about, oh man, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, and now I don't meet all the requirements to have a good event. That's no fun. Once in a while, I don't mind doing a gold event, but I have to be in the mood to go through all of that. Well, my girls got married. I have been streaming for 2 hours. It is 9:45 and I have not yet had dinner. So on that note, I am going to end this stream here. Thank you very much for being with me while I streamed and helping me, being with me while I got my girl married. So now I can start on building their family up. I haven't decided yet how I want to do that. I could create, say, a toddler and create a sim, and the backstory would be they went and they had artificial insemination and conceived a child, or I can have them adopt. I'm not sure which. I'll probably do go into create a sim and play with the genetics, and that way they'll end up with a kid that looks like them. So I think I like that idea better. Um, and then I can use some of that Toddler Cc that I shopped for tonight. I was going to say bought, but you don't buy it. You just download it. All right, let me see. Let me see who is live. Okay, nobody who I usually follow is live. Hmm. Okay, well, if nobody that I usually follow is live, then let's see if I can find someone else. Let me see. Let's be adventurous. Let's see, back to Twitch. Oh, wait, Luna Baduna is live. Oh, I haven't watched her in a while because she hasn't been streaming The Sims. She's been streaming other stuff. Let's see, is she still live?
No socializing for you.
Yeah, she is still live.
What's that?
Okay, she is also a trip and a half. So I am going to find, let me go back to my streaming options here. And we are going to raid Luna Baduna. She is streaming The Sims 4. Please tell her that I sent you. Oh, wait, I don't think let me see if she allows raids. Okay, she came up. All right, let's see if this works because sometimes when I when I attempt to raid someone who I've never raided before, then the raid doesn't work because not everybody allows raids. So fingers crossed, if this works, you will be watching Luda Baduna, and if not, I will just end the stream here. So you have a good rest of your day wherever you are, and I will see you next time.